morning, everybody, and welcome back once again to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name's Mark Love, and today I'm going to be showing you a really nice used, this is a 2024 Navion 24D. Now, this unit's only got about just a hair under 9,000 miles. It's in great shape. It's got all of the good features. What I mean by that is the diesel generator. You may hear that running. The full body paint. It's got the upgraded seats, the auto levelers, dual pane windows. Just about every option that you could put on a Navion is on this one. I'm going to go ahead and get started walking around. First of all, I like to point out their running boards. They're heavy-duty running boards. They cut their little Winnebago emblem in there. And these little hooks here, they're for maybe tying down your dog leash, or maybe you've got a mountain bike that you want to lock up. You've got those on both sides. As we walk around the front, most of you have seen the Mercedes 6-cylinder diesel. Last year they changed and it's now a 4-cylinder all-wheel drive unit. So this is on what we call the old chassis, but old doesn't mean there's something not good about it. The 6-cylinder, 3.0 liter, 188 horsepower engine has been around for a long time, and there's a reason FedEx and UPS and Amazon Prime, they all use these for delivery vehicles. They run a long, long time. Easy to access all of your fluids, your oil. You've got a battery post here if you need to jump a vehicle or jump this one. The reason they put that there is because your battery is kind of under the seat or under the feet of the driver, so it makes it easier to access here. But once again, these are known for running 200, 300,000 miles, and they really are comfortable to drive. So this is on the 6-cylinder, not the 4-cylinder, if you had any questions about that. As we walk down the driver's side, again, we've got our heavy-duty running board with the tie-downs right there. Over on this side, this first compartment is our propane, and you also see the hydraulic pump there for your leveling jacks. Then over here we've got a pretty good storage compartment. You've got one here, two on the other side, and one kind of under your bathroom, so you've got good outside storage. Over here is our water compartment and our 30 amp power cord. Now with this water compartment, you can see you've got an outside shower here. This is your winterization bypass tube, and all of your valves are right here. Your black, your gray tank. You do have a water pump right here. Your power fill if you're hooked up to city water, or if you want to power fill your tank, you do that right here. And then again, 30 amp power cord with an automatic crossover circuit. What that means, if this is plugged into an RV outlet at a park and I turn my generator on, it's going to choose which one it's running off. And I think the preference is the generator, but if you happen to lose power at night, you want to turn your generator on, you don't have to go out and plug it in to a separate outlet like the old ones used to have. We have a black tank flush right here. This really helps keep down the odors, clean out your black tank when you're dumping. As we step around the back, you can see the previous owner did tow a small car behind them. So we've got this Roadmaster hitch here. Great looking rear cap. I like the fact that they give you a ladder. A lot of times you might want to put a kayak or something on the roof, or just get up there and check it and clean it off once in a while. So having the ladder is very convenient. So we move around over here to the driver's side. First of all, look at the awning. We've got a 14-foot awning here. Comes out, you know, it's automatic, which means it's going to close on its own if there's too much motion or if the wind picks up. And on these Colorado days where it hits 90 degrees real fast, it's nice just to stand under a little bit and shade my face somewhat. Okay, let's take a look at the storage over on this side. First of all, we've got a little compartment there. You can access that from the bathroom. We also have a couple of compartments here. There's our 3.2 kilowatt diesel generator, and you can hear it now. It's a little bit louder than the propane, but it's not that bad, and we want to have the air conditioner running inside. That's why I've got it on. And then there's some storage over on this side. And if you notice, we do have a propane quick connect down here also. I'm going to go ahead and shut this one. But right here, if you want to tie into your propane system, maybe you've got an outdoor grill or a fire pit or something you want to use, that's right there. It's our Truma AquaGo. Now this is going to provide continuous hot water. Now you don't have a large holding tank as far as fresh water. I think it's 26 gallons, but a couple people could shower back to back with this. Our furnace exhaust right here. Then up in this compartment we have another large storage area. Like I said, the full body paint job here with the automotive finish. I like the new door that they put on a couple of years ago. First of all, as you open it up, you see you do get some storage here. A little bit of storage up above it. And your screen door, kind of unique the way it slides open. Very easy, very convenient. I left the slides closed. We're going to step inside and I'll walk through to show you what it's like when you travel, and if you could shut the door behind you, maybe keep a little bit of that heat out. Okay, I've only had this AC on for maybe 5 to 10 minutes and it's really cooling down in here. That's nice. So when you travel, this is what it's like with the slide-in. You can see I can access my drawers, the kitchen, get into the refrigerator. Oops, there we go. A little tight here, but there's plenty of room to get through. And then into the bathroom without any problem. Then when it is time, well, one thing I have to do, the engine kind of cycles off after 5 or 10 minutes. I have to have my ignition on. So let me go ahead and get this fired up. The engine doesn't have to be running, but you do need your ignition and the emergency brake on. Oops, I'm still not on yet. Sorry about that. There we go. And it opens up pretty quickly. As you can see, this one got optioned in with the theater seating. And there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got for storage. Over our theater seating, we have 3 very deep storage compartments, and they're open somewhat, so if you have longer items, it's easier to pass through. All of these windows are a dual pane acrylic window, and they have a nice feature. And get them opened up. When it's time to maybe go for a hike and you're leaving your dogs in here, there's 2 ways you can latch this. If I put it in just this first notch here, you can see it leaves a little room for air to get in. So with a fantastic fan running, it draws in a lot of air. Keep your pets cool if you need to. When it's time to travel, you bring these all the way in, and that seals it off from the weather. Now, we also have the nice shades here, day and night, all the way around. You can see we've got some theater seating right here, and they are comfortable recliners right across from the TV. They do recline back, and I assure you I would be able to take a nap in here if I needed to. A little bit of storage right here. And then also on both sides you have tables, and I'm going to show you how those set up after we go through the floor plan here, but one on each side of the theater seats. You'll also have a table in the back you can bring up and set up front there. As we move back, this is our couch and our Murphy bed. So the 24D, it's one of the more popular floor plans. It does have a comfortable couch, good place to watch TV. If you notice, you've got 110 outlets, USB ports throughout, several places to charge your phone or plug in your laptop, something like that. And then when it is time to make it into a bed, you've got a button back here that'll bring this down. There we go. So this is a queen size bed. It's only 74 long, not a full 80, but it's actually a very comfortable sleeper. And there's actually pretty good storage right here over that head cushion that you've got. When you tip this bed up, from right here down, it's all empty back there. So extra pillows, bedding, suitcases, there's a lot of things that could fit back there. And as I put this up, you can kind of see, before I get it all the way closed, what you've got back there for storage. So for a 25-foot motorhome, this actually has good storage inside and out. And there we go. Okay, let's take a look at the bathroom now. I'm gonna let you take a look at the shower. One-piece surround with the skylight, and you can see there's a bar up there to hang clothes. And then I'll back out of here and open up these areas so you can get a view of the storage around the sink. Inside this closet, you've got another bar there you can use for wardrobe. Nice size medicine chest. You've got a water pump switch right here to turn it off and on, and also your Truma Aqua Go right there to set the temperature of your water and your controls. As we come back on the passenger side, you can see we've got a little storage here. Now, these are our breakers and fuses, and right down here below it is access to your water heater. And they actually show you, if you're going to winterize it yourself, what position you want your valves in. So it's easy to access. This cushion here is actually the second cushion for the front seat when you spin them around. And then up here, we have a pantry area with some nice pull-out drawers. And then above, we've got another shelf for some extra storage. You can see above our refrigerator, we have our Zamp solar panel, and I believe this one is 220, 110 panels up there. Your monitor panel for your battery levels, tank level, another water pump switch. This is our slide out control right there. And this is an electric refrigerator. So you're not using your propane, runs on your 12 volt. And boy, this barely looks used. They didn't put a lot of wear and tear on the inside. Like I said, this is a 22 model with about 8,900 miles, just under 9,000 miles on it. Over here in the kitchen, we have a unique feature in that you get the induction cook surface, but you also get the propane. And I actually like to cook over propane, but that's probably because I haven't used induction much. Any magnetic pan will work. Anything a magnet sticks to, including your cast iron, is going to work with an induction cook surface. Then underneath, we have 3 rather large storage drawers. Got a towel rack holder here. This is actually a paper towel holder, and I'll show you where that is. And these are soft close, as you can see. Over here we do have our convection microwave. And underneath, another one of our storage drawers. Above the countertop, we've got our TV, and this will actually pull out and tilt, but you can see back here, you've got room for video components. Right here is where that paper towel holder would hook up. If you want to hang a roll there, make it easy to access. We do have a Blu-ray player there. You don't see those a lot anymore. People are going more to streaming services. Again, we've got our day and night shades with the acrylic dual pane windows here. There we go. A stainless steel double sink. And this is our whole house filter that was outside in your water bay. Oh, actually in this model, it's underneath. Got a storage area here, and you can see our filter. Above that, we've got a couple of storage cabinets for the kitchen. I guess I didn't point them out, but over here we've got our inverter, our Xantrex inverter, and this is our generator controls right there. Plus, the Navions have holding tank heaters, so it gives you better cold weather use if you're gonna be camping in the late fall, or maybe even taking this up to a ski resort. At some point you're gonna wanna get the water out of there, but you know, when your temperatures are dropping down in the 30s, upper 20s, you're still safe with your holding tank and lines not freezing up. We also have a nice residential type sprayer on the kitchen faucet there. Now, before I talk about the dash and the overhead, I actually want to kind of show you how these tables set up. So I'm going to grab the one that's back here in the bathroom first. This stores away very easily. They've got tie-down strap there. And you can put this one of two places. You can put it right here, or you can actually put it up front by the seats. And that's where I'm going to put it right now. As you see, the seats do swivel around. And without that one swiveled, I'll leave that at a bit of an angle right now. With this seat pivoted around, you've got a place for the driver and passenger seats to sit there and eat. And then let me show you how these tables work. These are your Lagoon adjustable tables. And the first thing you want to do is take your stem off. And these go in the tracks right here. Yeah, let's get that a little higher. There we go. That sits on that post. And then you can tighten it or leave it loose, but you can see how adjustable this is. You can set it there. Maybe you want to set it over here and let somebody on the couch share it. You could also put that other table right here. So you've got a lot of different places that you can set these up. It will swing out of the way if you just want the space. So very versatile. 2 tables for the theater seating, and then you have the one table for either the couch or the or up by the front seats. Then to put these away, again, I'm just gonna remove this, slide my arm back in there, lock it down. And you can see how easy that is actually to set those up. I guess now I want to talk about the cab a little, so I am going to move this back to the other position. There we go. Now, as I said, both seats pivot around. They provide these extra cushions, so when it is this way, your knees aren't up into your chin. There is a step down here going into the cab. Overhead, got a nice bunk area. This is actually a queen bed. And I like the way this flips up to get out of the way very easily. You do have 110 outlets, a couple more USB ports up there. Windows that actually open, reading light on this side. These are your shades for the front, but you do have some nice, somewhat insulated thermal covers for these windows. And again, when it's time to get ready to travel, flips up out of the way, very easy to get into here. So let me just go over the dash a little bit while I'm up here. One of the things the previous owner did, this is an aftermarket rear view camera. On the Navions, the camera comes on automatically when you put it in reverse, but he was towing something and probably wanted to watch it all the time. So that's what this is all about. There's also a brake controller that's been added. So those two components, like I said, are aftermarket, but very easy controls right here. And the other thing about your MBUX, the Hey Mercedes style radio, is there's a couple of different places where I can control it. Now right here on my right side of the dash, it controls this screen. And I can scroll through to the radio station. I will show you that it has a Sirius XM radio. Oops, let's get back in there. But if I wanted to just go to AM or FM, I can scroll across right there. Also easy to get into my navigation, Bluetooth my phone in. You do all that by scrolling through this little mouse on the right side of the dash. Then of course your settings. Also your volume controls, and to answer your phone, that's right here on the right side of the steering wheel. The nice thing about this is it keeps your hands and your eyes forward, so you're not messing around down here and not paying attention. Over here on the left side, that controls this panel up here. So again, a lot of this is redundant. You have it on both sides. Your service, your drive assist. Now on your drive assist, you can set the distance where it's going to give you warnings. Let's get back in here. Your trip, your navigation, your radio, your phone, you can do all of that right here also. This is the cruise control right here on the left. Once it's set, you've got, let me get back to my home screen. I can adjust, well, I may have to be with the engine running. I can adjust my adaptive cruise control, how far I want it to sense the car in front of me, give me a warning, start slowing me down. This is where you set and accelerate your cruise control, all done on the left side of the steering wheel. So very convenient. And one thing I'll say, I think the Mercedes Sprinters are one of the more comfortable units that you can drive. One of the things I like, the window comes all the way down so I can hang my arm out the side. There's not too much on the dash to confuse you. AC right here, your defroster, recirculate. This is volume for your radio, or excuse me, for your fan. This is your temperature. Here's the volume on your radio setting. Some units, they put so much on here. Until you get familiar with it, I find I'm fiddling with it so much I don't really enjoy how it drives. And these are, like I said, probably the most comfortable of the Class B or C vans. Plus, with that diesel engine, it almost doubles your fuel mileage. You can expect in the 14 to 16 range driving around Colorado in one of these. So once again, my name's Mark Love, and if you have a question on this one, or you want to come down and test drive it, reach out to me, please. You can contact me at 631-0083. Call or text, or email me at mlove@transwest.com. We've got a few nice used of the Class Bs and the small C vans available right now, so let me know if you have any question. Once again, folks, drive careful out there. Happy trails. I will see you next week.